the Samsung Galaxy Fold. Now, each year that they come up with a new rendition, I keep asking myself, how can they get even better? Well, maybe this time around, I think this is a device which has almost reached the perfection stage, but maybe this particular crease can become absolutely invisible. The fact that it is water resistant is great, and also when you do shut the device, if this particular sort of gap can be reduced as well. It's very small things you can do. This is a very popular device, a very expensive device, and honestly, it's right up there in terms of foldables. But this is not all. In terms of what's happening in India, you have Techno Mobile, who've come up with their Phantom Fold device, a lot cheaper, half the price nearly. And then stock Android buffs were waiting for the Pixel Fold. Now, we haven't gotten it in India, but we've seen all sorts of videos coming out of the US of that particular device. Maybe it'll come to India soon. The OnePlus Foldable was something announced at Mobile World Congress earlier this year, and that's something we're excited about as well, because if OnePlus can come in and they can get it right with the implementation of Oxygen OS on a foldable and get the price point right, that might be a game-changing moment for foldables in India. Now, very, very exciting to see that there's so many developments in the smartphone space. Innovation is not dead, but we want to know what you think about this foldables revolution, so let's find out.
It was a couple of decades ago when Motorola single-handedly revolutionized the whole mobile phone industry when it launched the first foldable that we'd all ever first seen. But now these foldable phones are making a comeback. We saw Samsung revive this trend a couple of years ago, and now all the other companies are sort of hopping on this bandwagon. But are we, the people, ready for foldable phones to be a trend yet again? And mind you, it's only available in Android, not an iPhone. So would people be picking a foldable Android phone over an iPhone? We're here to find out. So if you had to pick between an iPhone and a foldable phone?
Foldable.
I will like a regular phone.
iPhone. I think iPhone is the best.
Foldable.
It would be a foldable phone.
I would choose a non-foldable.
Well, I would prefer a foldable phone.
As a clumsy person itself, I will prefer a regular phone.
What would you pick? Would you flip, fold or nothing, or just go with an iPhone? Or would you want an iPhone that's foldable?
Currently nothing, because I think the hinge mechanism is not there yet, and maybe right now the foldable phones are pricing only at the flagship level. So if they price it at mid-range level, then maybe I will consider them, but till then not.
Because sure, it's nice to see new technology, but I don't find it that useful. Yeah, there's some cool features like, oh, you can flip it, it's compact, but then I don't find those features useful. Plus it might cost a bit extra, so better to just stick with a standard one.
I would prefer a regular phone itself, because I feel the flip phone are much heavier to handle, and again it creases very easily.
Fold is technically very big for my hand and it's very heavy, so I will prefer flip.
The main problem is fragility of the phone. If it falls, it can be shattered. It is we have to handle it with care. The repair cost goes up to 50 to 60,000.
Buying an Apple foldable or just generally no?
I think other companies have already come with Samsung, the hinge technology, the Motorola has great technology. I feel Apple, by doing it, it does go ahead, but would not make a big difference since it's already been worked on for
But now that Google, OnePlus, Oppo, everyone has gotten into this foldable race, would you want to give it a chance?
I wouldn't mind to give it a try, but then again looking towards the people's experiences, after some point of time there are drawbacks of the foldable phone. So I feel the regular phones are much more long lasting, and again it also depends upon the function. If I want to use it I need a bigger pad, because if I'm a sketcher or anything, so foldable phone are much more will come handy to me. So hence at that moment I'll prefer a foldable phone.
Concerns regarding the hinges, the glass and the body and even affordability. These are the leading concerns of the youth of Mumbai that we just spoke to when it comes to a foldable phone. But with such big names like Google, OnePlus throwing their hat in the ring for the foldable phone, it is only for the time to tell which one will succeed. But it sure is safe to say that the foldable technology is here to stay and advance.